Yeah, Bleach! Here we are, here we have it. The finale of Cour 1 of Bleach the Thousand Year Blood War, and like I was saying for the last reaction review, it just feels like these last 12 weeks have just ran by before we knew it. But here we are, the finale, and it's been crazy. I mean, for the most part, seems like we covered what, 60 chapters in these 12 episodes, so crazy pacing. They've added, they've removed bits and pieces here and there, but for the most part it's a pretty damn good adaptation of this final arc of Bleach. And we have these 2 episodes to cover in this one video. Of course, the timestamps will be down below, so you can jump to episode 12 or the finale episode 13, whichever one you like. And yeah, of course I'll be giving my overall thoughts at the end, give or take. So yeah, but I hope everyone's having an awesome day. Hope the Christmas went well for you. Hope you eat up enough food. So it go. And hopefully for the persons who are working, hopefully you didn't spend up all of your money, because I hear January is long. So just careful with that. But anyway, Sanjae, Uchiha, be sure to rate, comment, subscribe. Let's get into the finale of Bleach, the Thousand Year Blood War, Cour 1.
速攻により大使の犠牲は最小限に抑えられ、ひいては現世の被害も軽微なものにとどめることとなった。
Just watching fake Aizen over there. No pressure.
こたびの手よいの。
Man said, nah man, man ain't leave nothing out, bro.
名前ぐらい聞いとけばよかったな。
Curious enough, I'm thinking about it. Where do Quincy go when they die? Ooh, this is going like kind of fast. Not to be expected still. I reread the chapters these episodes should be based on, and yeah, but given where these episodes should end, they have like about 9 or 10 chapters to cover in these 2 episodes. So I guess any other fluff they'll cut out. And granted, I did hear that Kubo gave the director permission to cut out like comedic moments and stuff like that. So I just love Masaki's spunk, dog. She's just perky. Like, this is the thing I like about Ryuken in these flashbacks. Like, you can tell a lot about his character. No, you won't be alright. But yeah, as I was saying, Ryuken is really... There's a lot of nuance to his character that I like. Oh shit. Yeah. Of course, Urahara, the man. Also nowhere as per usual, ever useful. In a world where Masaki's naked. Like, manga-wise, you would never tell that he was actually reading in this scene. Kind of feels like the dialogue here kind of flowed just a bit smoother compared to the manga. Ah, wait, hold on. That was a line that was not in the manga. I'm kind of glad that was added. For as long as Masaki lives, no, it'll be further passed on to her descendants. I mean, I would imagine it was... No. It was kind of implied, obviously, given the the state of Bleach. That obviously the hollow that infected Masaki was passed on to Ichigo, becoming, hollow Ichigo as we know him. But that particular line was not in the manga in terms of it being passed on to her descendants. Or who knows, it might be the translation I reread before, actually watching this episode. So, that's actually good. But in the mind of Ishin, at the moment, it's like, Urahara is making all these, these grand explanations. Like, his is like, I get to sleep with Masaki. Like, I can just imagine that's what's going on in his head. Man said, yeah, I'll just do it, dog. But given that line by Urahara that I'm sure Kuo himself must have added in, that means well, spoilers for anime onlys, that means Ichigo's son probably has that same hollow, or at least probably a portion of it in him as well. Yeah. No, how them would leave that out, bro? Kyle, manga readers, people who don't know the scene me I talk about. Man knows that them saying and cut out the comedic parts, bro. But come on, dog. How do I leave that out? You know the scene matter when Masaki's all naked and yo to Ishin. Nah, come on. Instant 0 out of 10 episode. I'm sorry. Boy, when a girl gonna tell me that, her life belongs to me. I don't know. To me, as I said in the last video, like, Misaki just seems like a better version of Orihime. Bro. Shit! That's like what happens like when you have that Xbox controller and like say, yo, we're finally gonna win the match! But you done shit! The game can't pass. Yo! Alright, so that was episode 12 of Bleach the 1000-Year Blood War. Well, as you could have seen throughout my reaction there, like I was kind of disappointed. You know, there were some changes here and there throughout the episode, especially the comedic scenes being removed, essentially. As disappointed as I am, like, I know what they're going for from a directing standpoint, you know, kind of keep the same tone and, you know, atmosphere, the whole vibe. They kind of wanted to maintain it all throughout, apart from, you know, ensuring they could maintain the runtime. So yeah, but all in all, decent episode. Ichigo knows the origins of his birth now, and he's ready to I guess get his Zanpakuto fixed. Let's go on to the next episode. Well, here we have it, the final episode of Cour 1 of Bleach the 1000-Year Blood War. Man's a dog, how you gotta reach? I kinda wish they would do more with Ishin, honestly. Alright, should be easy. It's basically new game plus at this point. To be honest, I thought they would have just skipped the opening for this final episode just to, you know, ensure they got the maximum runtime, but I guess not. Well, I guess this... You know, funny enough, when this season started, I was kind of curious how they would actually manage to get up to this part where Ichigo gets his new Zanpakuto. And I was kind of, you know, worried about them piecing things too fast. And despite them removing this and this here, it's been good. It's been good. Still, we could have used that Masaki scene though. Man, so I know what this dog. Can I cut some more stuff from this section here? I wanted to master Bankai and never use it. Super lieutenant. No, in my ear, obviously some wild ridiculous shit to prepare for the next invasion. Look at me talking like I don't know what he's up to. Boy, everybody training, doing their best to prepare. You can see why this was a great spot to actually end this this core, this part of the season. The Mangekyo Sharingan. Interesting convo between, you know, probably the older person, you know, who's set in their ways, and the new generation who wants to bring forth like healthy, positive change. Ooh, interesting use of colors. Oh well, okay. Alright, time for the big reveal. I'm hoping like the section where the water kind of evaporates and everything, I hope that's like super cool. What's with these Mario sound effects? I mean, as nice as it is to actually get their names and everything, like, unless Kubo's gonna add stuff with them, it's not that we're gonna really see them again. At that moment, he knew. So that has me questioning, right? In terms of the Asochi, if it's the same method Aizen used to create whites, in terms of layering like multiple like Shinigami souls, is it that Shinigami that have died over the years? Alright, spoilers again for the persons who read the manga and who have like, you know, read the one shot, well, the beginning of the Hell arc. Like how captain level Shinigami and above are sent to Hell. Is it that portions, if not the complete souls of Shinigami that died during service are used to create a Sauchi over the years, give or take? You know, just food for thought. Probably if parts of their souls are used for the process and the rest is just returned to like the, you know, the reishi that comprise their souls are just returned to Soul Society. That doesn't sound so bad, but sounds kind of messed up if your soul is just kind of used to create swords. Interesting though. Love the look of what did I say? Despair, surprise, shock, disappointment on Ichigo's face. Bruh, I'm not Zangetsu. Just and as it's as if to represent the confusion, the rain starts falling. I'm loving the artistic direction. That no man, I wonder how that would have gone. Like you would have had to kill him. Like, would he have like dragged Ichigo into the inner world and just killed him there? And then when you kill Ichigo, wouldn't he die also? Like, so many questions. Just the aesthetic, bro. It just looks beautiful. Bro, I'm not Zangetsu. What? Let's go! It's time! Yo! If you wanna see some action, gotta be the center of attraction. It's natural. Yo! Ah. Woo! Woo, bro! Man evaporated the entire sea. Woo, that's a nice choice. The blade is me! The man, the myth, the legend. Wait, what? Shit. Alright. Ooh. So now you muted myself. Now you feel Bleach! Alright. That was it. The finale of the 1000-year Blood War Cour 1. The finale of Everything But the Rain and The Blade is Me. Awesome choice by Studio Periat and Kubo and everybody involved to actually ship these 2 episodes as a 1-hour special, which of course anybody who's been watching anime for a while knows, like when they say 1-hour special, they mean like about 48 minutes with ads, give or take. Rarely if ever we actually get a legitimate 1 hour. But all in all, I thought this was an awesome pair of episodes and an awesome place to actually end Cour 1, due to, you know, everybody's in the process of preparing for the next Quincy invasion, the next fight against the Quincy, from of course Ichigo to Komamura to Toshiro to everybody, as you can see there. So I thought, like, thematically or just logically speaking, having this, you know, be the cliffhanger as we head into Cour 2, which I think based on the trailer they dropped so far is going to be what, June? If I'm remembering correctly. It's either June or July, summer season. So, a nice 6 months give or take for them to, finish polishing it and, giving us what we need for that next Cour, because we'll be getting a lot of action for that next Cour. So we're gonna need to see that fluid animation, and to be honest, if it's on the level production wise as this first part, which I'm sure it will be, we're in for a treat, honestly. So there's that. So starting with, of course, everything but the rain, the finale there, getting to see, the conclusion of how Ichigo's origins actually went, to see how Ishin kind of got together with Masaki and the truth behind her death, well, 9 years ago. So that was very instrumental. That's been almost a recurring, plot thread throughout most of Bleach. Well, early Bleach and more recently, like the middle parts, subtly with stuff like with Aizen saying Ichigo you're a, Shinigami, and yeah, but for the most part it's been an on and off kind of recurring, plot thread. So it was actually good for us, the viewers, to actually get some, get the full details of all of that. So that was definitely good. Ishin, Masaki, their characters, awesome. And it was cool to see how Ishin, like, obviously being a flashback, Ishin is going to end up with Masaki, but just to see the nuance in the characters between Ryuken, Ishin, and Masaki, you could see as you were watching why they were going to end up together, and it's not, I would say it's not just the fact that Ishin had to tie his soul together with Masaki and the Hollow, kind of like this weird red string of fate, I guess Kubo was kind of trying to play with it like that. But that aside, I think there's more to it than that, and Ishin having kind of the same mentality as Masaki and Ryuken kind of realizing that, I think that was what really sealed the deal in that moment. The nuance of their characters in that moment is what really sealed the deal and kind of solidified, as a viewer watching, why these two characters actually belong together as a couple, and I definitely like that. And even, I think most persons, give or take, could eventually tell that Ryuken was gonna end up with what's her name, Katagiri? Yeah, for the most part. So getting the kind of confirmation that who even Uryu's mom was, that was kind of cool. And how in the grand scheme of things that, there's this kind of subtle parallels between Uryu and Ichigo. Of course, it's not like as blatant and in your face as like a Naruto and Sasuke, but it was kind of nice to, in retrospect, looking back at it, that there has been this kind of destined path that Uryu and Ichigo have. That it's almost like they were destined to actually meet, ish. Technically they're kind of related, technically speaking, because they did say that Masaki and Ryuken were like cousins, right? So give or take, Uryu, Ichigo, kind of basically more or less cousins ish. So that was nice. I love all that tidbit in the first episode there. Of course, they did remove some scenes. They removed Masaki naked scene. How could they? You see me? So, but all in all, because of the direction they were going with the episode when it comes on to the theme or the tone, they kind of definitely removed all the comedic aspects from that episode. Translating it from the manga to the anime, of course. Naturally, I have heard that Kubo did say, director guy, you can take out all the comedic scenes. And I think first is wanted the whole experience. I'm just kind of hoping they have like some kind of director's cut on Blu-ray for for these episodes. That would be nice. That's all I'm saying. But all in all, it was definitely a good episode. Loved it. Getting the finale, Ichigo getting motivated, and just seeing even a modern day Masaki. That was before she died. I love those additional scenes there. So awesome. The Blade is Me. Of course, I would imagine for anime only watchers, this is a big big massive episode, as well as the revelation that old man Zangetsu isn't Zangetsu, and that when Ichigo was trying to control his mask initially with the visors, when Hollow Ichigo said like, yo, I am Zangetsu, he wasn't just some madman just talking foolishness. So I'm interested to actually watch other people's reactions, like anime onlys, to see them kind of piecing everything together and kind of going back over all of Bleach, and even probably them even going back over the opening for this first Cour to see the whole connection between Yuha and old man Zangetsu, essentially. So there was I'm interested to see that. All in all, we have Ichigo going back to Nemaya, getting his Zanpakuto reforged after getting his Asuchi. And honestly, just having Ichigo is a character who performs at his best when all his doubt and self-worth is out the window, like all self-confusion, anxiety, all of that jazz and blues. And that's what this episode really focused on, in the sense that the aim is to clear all of Ichigo's confusion, doubt, and everything, just to prepare him going into the second act, the second Cour, the next invasion of the Quincy. He's coming back not just from a more physical power, but the subtle way that Kubo does it, like ever since Bleach started, and when we got to Soul Society, and as the story went on, and you got the whole notion of how Zanpakuto works, right? In terms of the Zanpakuto is you. So usually I think it was like a subtle way for Kubo to tell a story of like, yo, I don't want to say self-improvement, but I think it was kind of like a way for him to tell the story about the main character overcoming problems with self. And the Zanpakuto is just an external manifestation of self. So it's an intriguing way to do your story, your battle shonen, I suppose. And that's what this episode kind of delved with, this backstory between everything but the rain and the blade is me. Is to get Ichigo to that point where he's not just physically stronger, but he's mentally sure of himself. He's that guy. There's no doubt about who I am anymore, and any, I guess, turbulence within myself, any conflict in mind is basically gone. So that's the kind of subtle storytelling I think is at play here when it comes on to, of course, the title, The Blade is Me. And of course, Ichigo kind of, making amends with old man Zangetsu and saying, yo, I won't ask for help anymore. I won't ask you to stay out of my way. I won't ask you guys to fight with me because the blade is me. So the nuance and the subtlety to it is that Ichigo is coming back mentally and physically stronger. So that's what I really loved about this, well, that final episode there, when it comes on to the nuance and the subtlety of the storytelling. So yeah, it's what it represents for Ichigo coming back in Cour 2. Apart from the superficial, he just raised his power level, so that's the good part about it. And of course, playing number 1, always a good choice. Listen to me, manga readers. When Ichigo comes back from the Soul King's realm, the Soul King palace, they better play number 1 again. That's all I'm saying. But all in all, Bleach the 1000-Year Blood War Cour 1 is over, and honestly, it's been awesome, amazing. Bleach really returned with a bang, and I'm glad Kubo's working with Studio Period in terms of making improvements. Off the top of my head, I'm trying to remember if there was anything when it comes on to the next section that we'll be going into, if there was anything that they need to really add to really improve the quality of the story. I can't really remember, but it's what it is. Awesome set of episodes, awesome season for Bleach, and I'm looking forward to Cour 2. And given that Cour 2 will be in the summer season, based on the timeline between cours, if we'll use this as a standard, Bleach will be around until maybe late 2024, 2025, and that should be enough time because Kubo is working hard with the staff, so I guess he doesn't have enough time to really, you know, do the Hell arc continuation. But as time goes on, I think that should give him enough time to really pen out and plan out how the Hell arc is going to go, and potentially, you know what, that's a video discussion. So this is what it is. But anyway, Sanjae Uchiha here, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed my Bleach 1000 Year Blood War reactions. Of course they'll be in a playlist. I did miss reacting to a few episodes because my laptop went down in November, so yeah. But all in all, thanks for tuning in. For everybody who liked, commented on the series of videos, I'm looking forward to returning to it when it comes on to summer season. So this is what it is. But Sanjae Uchiha, of course, leave a like, subscribe. Hope you guys had an awesome holiday season. Stay safe, eat more food, and I'll see you in the next Bleach. Of course, and then one subscriber stream this Friday night, so you guys probably want to, stay tuned for that. Subscribe. So yeah.